Hey yo, it's Brian here. Well, the game is over now between the Niners and the Seahawks, and boy, were we disappointed as Niner fans. I thought this game was going to be competitive, it was going to be awesome, but that didn't happen. I mean, they get a little bit excited near the end with Nick Mullins taking over for Jimmy G, but other than that, nothing good really to take care of in this one. You know, the one person I want to talk about in this video is Dante Pettis. Oh my gosh, they got to get rid of this bum, man. I mean, how the heck do you just have one play, one kick return, and then fumble the ball and give Seattle a chance to win the game by a lot? And that's really what happened essentially. I mean, the 49ers were down by a bit, but it was manageable enough where they could sort of try to make a comeback, but Pettis just ended the whole momentum for the 49ers by fumbling that ball in the kickoff return in the second half. I was just so disappointed. I was like, this is why we want him gone for a while now, ever since last year, essentially, the middle of last year until now. He better be gone by Tuesday, trade deadline, whatever the trade deadline is. By then, he has to be gone. He is just a freaking bum, and he does not deserve to be in the 49ers anymore because he just had only one job, and he did a terrible job at it. Where was Richie James? I wish he was available for this game. But yeah, I mean, that's just the rant that I had about him. I mean, he had a promising rookie year, 2018, but then 2019, it went downhill. He's too soft. Kyle Shanahan, and he went to the doghouse real quickly, and he's even more in the doghouse now than ever before. I'm pretty sure Kyle Shanahan and everyone else was just fuming about Pettis and just how of a bum he is of a football player right now. I hate to say that. I really don't want to talk like that, but that's just the truth right there. I mean, Pettis, he's been just absolutely awful for the past year or two now. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if something happened, like, you know, he got hit or something like that, and he just was traumatized forever, like Vernon Davis, but it was just not good at all, and he needs to go by Monday or Tuesday or by now. I'd be surprised if he's on this roster this week. He better not be on this team because that was just absolutely putrid for just one kickoff return, and that's all you had to do, and Jimmy G and company could try to do something. I don't know, the game would have been different, but I mean, we don't know because he turned the damn ball over, and the Seattle Seahawks were able to score on that ensuing drive. So disappointing right there. Pettis, you got to be gone, and I hate to say that, but that's the truth right there. So that's my little rant right there about a player for the 49ers. Don't really do it too often, but that was the last final straw for me, in my opinion, and I was kind of upset and I was laughing at the same time. I was like, ha ha ha. Of course, it's Pettis. Of course, he's going to mess something up, but whatever. Anyways, back to the 49ers in general. I mean, offensive line was not that good in this game in particular. They had two great performances for the past 2 weeks, but this one in particular, they were not really prepared for the Seahawks. I mean, I guess the Seahawks were pretty beat up for the most part. You had Shaquille Griffin that was out. Jamal Adams was out as well, but everybody else on that Seattle defense was motivated by everybody talking trash about them. I sort of did a little bit because I thought they were the Achilles heels as well. Well, they did great. Bobby Wagner was just awesome. He did a great job out there, and got to give credit to the Seattle defense for rallying from, you know, terrible performances for the most part. And credit to Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf. They did a great job in this matchup. Metcalf lit us up like crazy. Mosley, he tried his best, whatever he could, but you just can't defend against this guy. I mean, he has like almost half a feet over Mosley, and you just I don't even know how you defend that, to be honest with you. So you got to give shout outs to them. I don't really give shout outs to players or other teams, but you got to do it to Seattle because, you know, they play with their hearts out in San Francisco. I mean, they did go okay for the first couple of drives. Russell Wilson was struggling a little bit, but they just find a way to call back, and ended up almost blowing us out, essentially. The score is kind of misleading. I mean, we should have lost by 20 plus points, but we don't lose by 10 points. That's not too bad, right? But yeah, I mean, San Francisco, very disappointing, and it's going to be a bad loss for the long term when you're looking at the rest of the season and playoff implications. But no, I want to talk about that right now. Just want to talk about this game. Some good things that came off. I thought Kyle Shanahan was a little bit more aggressive in this one. Fourth down, they were able to get that Jermichael Hasty touchdown. That was awesome right there. So I thought that was a good thing the 49ers to do, give a little bit of trust to Jimmy G. Some other things to look forward to. The defense, I thought the first half they did an okay job considering the fact DK kind of lit them up a little bit later on, but they kept Russell Wilson in check for the most part. I mean, he did have that big 20-plus yard run, I think, in the second half, but other than that, I mean, I thought they did an okay job. I thought the offense was probably the Achilles heel in this performance today. The running game couldn't get going. Jermichael Hasty, he had a touchdown, but just didn't really get anything going. He had a fumble, so Kyle Shanahan kind of got spooked up. I'm not going to lie. I mean, once he fumbled that ball, luckily it didn't result in a turnover, but it really did shake Kyle up a little bit because he hates mistakes, and yeah, I don't know what happened there. Tevin Coleman played for a little bit. He was getting something going, but he couldn't stay healthy, so unfortunately he had to stay out after a play or two, which was very disappointing. I thought he was going to go off in this game. So just a lot of things went wrong for the 49ers, but I would say the fourth down was probably the biggest compliment I have for the 49ers. Also, losing Deebo Samuel, I knew this was going to be a bigger loss than a lot of people already know by now. I mean, to lose that guy, the creativity of Kyle Shanahan, to be able to do those little cute jet sweeps that he always goes to, it's always awesome to see him do that. To lose that, I thought that was just a big reason why the 49ers lost as well. But hey, you can't blame it on that. You have to make adjustments, and the 49ers, they didn't really do a good job adjusting that much. So, yep, I mean, if I could give a performance grade, I'd probably give it a C minus. I thought they had a little bit of good moments, but at the same time, most of the game, they were just lethargic. They were just limpy, especially on the offense. That's all I could pretty much say. And Dante Pettis, that bum better be gone by this week before I do something crazy. Not really, but before I get really upset that he will be out still on this team. I don't even know what to say because I'm just that upset at Dante Pettis in particular because I don't know what. Oh man, whatever. But yep, San Francisco losing this game, division matchup, a little bit behind the NFC West race. I think we're 4-4, so they really got to be pumping it up for the next couple of weeks. Well, they have a game this week on Thursday night against the Packers, and they're looking to avenge their loss against the Minnesota Vikings. So that should be very interesting right there. But yep, gonna end the video right here, you guys. I'll have a prediction video out on Tuesday, and then Wednesday I'll have my edge videos, and Thursday we'll have a pump up video, I guess, and hopefully the 49ers, they can rebound big time. Love you guys. Bye guys. Disappointing loss, but what can you do, right? Hot boys all day, and you guys have a great rest of your night as much as you can.